So in this video, as a part of your revision and your JCJ screening test, we are just covering few sections and few important pointers just to revise and recall. So coming to offenses, so all these pointers are covered basing on the previous year examination paper. So the offenses related to few important chapters or few important subjects. So the offenses for negotiable instrument acts are said to be as compoundable offenses, which are under section 147. For protection of women from domestic violence under section 32, they are said to be cognizable and non-bailable offences. For Gaming Act also, they are said to be cognizable and non-bailable offences as under section 5. For Excise Act, under section 60A, the offences are said to be non-bailable offences. So coming to appeal, for Hindu Marriage Act under section 28, 90 days, Registration Act under section 72, which is 30 days, Land Encroachment Act for section 11, which is 60 days, Juvenile Justice for section 101, which is 30 days, for Excise Act 46C, which is 60 days, and for Protection of Women from Domestic Violence under section 29, which is 30 days. So regarding penalties or punishment, just make a quick note or just recall or revise when you are going through these sections or these subjects. For gaming, look into 349 under penalties. For registration, 81 and 82. For stamps, from 62 to 69. And for juvenile justice, 74 to 88 sections. And protection of women from domestic violence, 31 to 31 and 33. Hindu Marriage Act 17, 18 and 22 sections. And also while you are studying the penalties, always remember whether it is or and. Suppose for example, if you look into Gaming Act section 4, which speaks about the penalty for being found in a common gaming house. Okay, so common gaming house, the penalty for being found in the common gaming house. So the penalty is 6 months 3,000 fine. So here, is it 6 months and 3,000 or is it 6 months or 3,000? So this is actually being asked in few papers to confuse the aspirants. So just look into this whether the term and the fine which are stated are eitherwise or they are combined both. So here whether it is 6 months and 3,000 or whether it is 6 months or 3,000. So for all these penalties, you need to look into these main important things so that you to avoid the confusion. Okay. And for magistrates or the magistrates involved for few acts and for few sections, you need to look into these. So for Negotiable Instrument Act, Protection of Women from Domestic Violence and Juvenile Justice Act. So for these three acts, let me mark. So for negotiable instruments, protection of women from domestic violence and juvenile justice, for these three acts, the magistrates involved are judicial magistrate first class or metropolitan magistrate. Okay. And the next one, excise. For excise, it's judicial magistrate first class. And to record the confessions under 164 section for criminal procedure code, the magistrates involved are metropolitan magistrate and judicial magistrates. For identification parade under rule 34 for CRPC criminal procedure code rules, the magistrates involved are sessions judge or magistrate. And for trials which come under criminal procedure code, for sessions trials, the magistrates involved are chief judicial magistrate first class. And for warrants trial, judicial magistrate second class. For summons trial, judicial magistrate first class. And for summary trials, it is chief judicial magistrate, metropolitan magistrate and judicial magistrate first class. And for trials which are related to juveniles as under section 27 of CRPC, the magistrates involved are chief judicial magistrate first and second class. And there is one more as under section 125 regarding the maintenance orders. In criminal procedure code, the magistrate involved is judicial magistrate first class. So these are the magistrates involved for few important topics you need to remember. And also see section 468 of CRPC, which is bar to take the cognizance for after the lapse of limitation period. So what is the period of limitation shall be? So it shall be 6 months for offences related to fine. It shall be 1 year. The period of limitation shall be 1 year for the offences which are not exceeding the punishment of 1 year. And it shall be 3 years for offences which start from 1 year and not exceeding 3 years. So refer this section 468. And while coming to juvenile justice, section 2 of subsection 33 is regarding heinous offences which are with an imprisonment of 7 years or more, and petty offences come under 2 of 45 which have 3 years imprisonment, and serious offences 2 of 54 which come in between 3 to 7 years of imprisonment. So also in Juvenile Justice Act, there are few important homes or care units for juveniles. So these homes or care units, just have a glance at it. Children's home, foster care, observation home, open shelter, and place of safety, special home, and special adoption care. So these sections also you need to refer in the definitions part as well as the section explanation part also. So for children's home, it's 2 of subsection 19 and also section 50. For foster care, it is 2 of 29 and also section 44. And for observation home, it is 2 of 40 and section 47. And for open shelter, it is 2 of 41 and also 43 section. For place of safety, it is 2 of 46 and 49. For special home, it is 2 of 58 and 48 sections. And for special adoption agency, it is 2 of 57 and 65. Also, you just go for a very quick revision of the indexes, the chapter names for every act. And CPC orders. So for CPC orders, the link is attached in this video, which we already have taught. You can just watch and keep it in a very fast track mode, on the speed mode, so that you can just recall all the CPC orders in an easy way.